Check this out. When you want a Big Mac but you don't want all the bread, this is pretty close. A Big Mac salad. Yummy, doesn't that look good? Let's make it. So of course here's what we need for our sauce. Mayo, mustard, vinegar, paprika, a pickle or two, and some sweetener. You could use sugar if you want. So I took one pickle out and diced her all up. Fine dice. And let's get it into our bowl and start making our sauce. So you can see here that's roughly 2 tablespoons, and that's what we're looking for. Here's our packets of sweetener. I've already got a tablespoon, so it's actually a tablespoon and a half, and that's about 4 packets. 1 tablespoon of vinegar, and 2 tablespoons of regular mustard. I decided I was just going to squeeze it out rather than use the tablespoon. About a tablespoon of paprika. About-ish. That's probably more like a teaspoon and a half. And that's a half cup of mayo. Of course, if you wanted to, for a substitute, use Thousand Island dressing. And then let's stir it all up. There. Get a little taste. Now, I think we're going to put it in the fridge until we actually need it. Alright, we got our frying pan out, and just because we're not having a hamburger doesn't mean we're not going to have hamburg. So I've got about a pound of ground beef. Nice and thawed out. We're going to mush it all down and cook it all down, because that's going to become part of our dish. So once we get this all browned up, we'll be ready to, almost be ready to start assembling our salad. And of course I like my ground beef nice and crumbly. Here we're putting in about a teaspoon of pepper and a teaspoon of salt. You spice it to your taste. I didn't want to do it at the very end, and here we are with the finished product. You can see the grease that's left. So when you take it out, you really do have to drain any of the grease that happens to be in with it. This is lean Hamburg, so I'm a little disappointed that this particular Hamburg is so full of grease. So let's put our salad together. We need our ground beef, our special sauce, our lettuce, cheese, pickle, onion, and if you're old enough, you remember that song from McDonald's. Alright, so here's our pickles. 2 I think should be enough. I'm going to dice them, but a little coarser than we did for the sauce. Onions next, and we're going to dice that up. Doesn't have to be super small. So here's the foil pan I'm going to put it in, getting a quick rinse. And we're using romaine lettuce because that's what I had in the fridge. Now I know Big Macs are actually made with iceberg lettuce, but we don't have any, so it does change the taste a little bit, just like the cheese we're using, which isn't sliced cheese, it's shredded cheddar. It's okay though. It's still going to taste really close to a Big Mac. Now this is 2 heads of romaine lettuce, all ripped apart and bite size. So that's fun doing that. So there we go. Now let's build the rest. Pickles are next. And just like you would a pizza or anything, we're just going to spread them around so they're all nice and spread out. Onions next. Take a big handful and spread them around. And obviously, if you want more pickles, you want more onions, by all means. I was just kind of guessing. And of course, our cheese. And we're going to make sure we cover the top. So we've got the basic Big Mac salad. lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions. And what we don't have at this point is our burger and sauce. So we're going to build our salad and do it kind of the opposite. So let's get that out of the way and we'll get a plate. On the bottom goes our ground beef. Our lettuce and cheese, pickles and onion go on top. And even though I make a little bit of a mess, out comes our special sauce. And we're going to kind of drizzle it on top. I don't think you need too much, but you do need a little bit because even with a Big Mac, they kind of slop it on. And there you have it. One Big Mac salad. So the next time you're not into bread or you just want something a little lighter, this might be your meal. Hey, another great recipe. I hope you'll give it a try. Leave me a comment below, one way or the other. Listen, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell because that'll tell you the next time I upload a video. Feel free to share this and any of my other videos. And thanks for stopping by and watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.